It's senior night for Alpine skiing. Hopkinton seniors, welcome. I'll have you guys introduce yourselves.
I'm Clara Locke. I'm Audrey Davies. I'm Natalie Ouellette.
I'm Will Chapin.
So it's senior night and they just completed their race. How'd you guys do?
You know, as good as could be expected, a course like this. I think as a team we did pretty well. I think we did really well. There was a lot of good spirit and positivity among the team.
We may have won.
Yeah, we might have won, we don't know.
It's possible that we won both, even with a few DNFs and falls, which is good considering you have to have 4 skiers to score points.
So we're here at Proctor. Can you guys talk about this course and what's unique about it?
Yeah, so it consisted, originally it was like pretty easy, but over time it got really icy. So that made it a bit harder, but overall it wasn't that difficult per se, but I mean, yeah, it was a good race overall.
Okay, so how long have each of you guys been skiing Alpine for Hopkinton? We'll run through.
Since I was a freshman.
I started last year, since I was a freshman.
Freshman.
And what have you guys all learned? Each of you can answer that question from being a part of this group, or what you've taken away.
I would say probably that it's not like as individual as you think. You know, you have to have 4 people to finish 2 runs each. So it's really a team effort in a sport where you wouldn't normally think that, you know, it's a team sport. So that's my big takeaway.
I would say my big takeaway is to not take things too serious, that, you know, it's okay if you fall, it's okay if you need to hike, and you're just here to have a good time, here to support your teammates, and be resilient against all odds.
Audrey?
Yeah, I think that it's a good team environment that we have on Alpine. Very fun. I think it teaches you a lot about how to be a better skier and how to be a better teammate, and how to really hike if you miss a gate.
Yeah, I think that like this team has a lot of fun and definitely like knows what's important about doing a sport, which is to have fun and make the most of it. And I think like the boys team has been good for a long time, but the girls team like hasn't been super good in the past, but we've always like had fun, and now this year like we're a lot better and we're doing better, but we're also still having fun. And so
Why do you think you've improved?
we have a lot of new freshmen who are racers.
Okay, so let's run through, and last 2 questions are, what has it meant for you to be a part of these teams? And also, what do you think the future of the program looks like? And also advice that you have for the people who are still here.
I would say for the future of the program at least for the boys side, I think the girls side also has a good future, considering they have so many freshmen. But I think next year we're still going to be really strong for the boys. And I know Coley Wells is coming up next year, so he'll be an asset even though I'm leaving. But yeah, it should be a pretty good season next year.
I would say what this Alpine team has meant to me is it has taught me how to be resilient and kind of just fight through any doubts I might have about skiing. And then as for the future of the program, I think we're going to be doing good. We have a lot of up-and-coming younger people that have been on a race team before, so they're good. And I don't know if I have any advice. Go team.
Yeah, I think this team's super fun. It's all about having fun. Just kind of going as fast as you can, doing your own thing. We've learned not to go in the park before races. That's a big thing.
You don't want to be a chowderhead.
You can't be a chowderhead. We're working on that. But overall, it's a great team environment.
Yeah, I think that the future is bright. There's a lot of freshmen, and I think Will Chapin is coming up. And I think like our team has always had like a very really good fun dynamic, and I think that will continue.
Oh, advice, make sure you always grip and rip.
Grip and rip down the mountain.
All right, well, thank all of you.
Thank you.
Hey, and let's hear it for the seniors.
Woo! Yeah!